Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be doing a new set on my mom. As you can see, she lost a nail. But we're gonna be taking off her old set since they are a little bit overgrown, and there's no lifting on any of the other ones. So I don't know how that one nail fell off. She won't tell me, but it's okay. And so I am going on and filing them down so that I can soak them off. And then today we're gonna do a different type of nails, not specifically acrylic. It's a mixture of acrylic and gel X. It's like the Lacy Girl method, but with acrylic. So I went ahead and started foiling them and putting acetone on the little pads. My mistake though was that I did not use cotton balls. I was using just some wipes that I use for my when I'm wiping down the nails, and they don't absorb as much acetone, so that was my mistake. And I basically spent like too much time trying to get them to come off, but the wipey would dry off, and I would have to redo everything. I couldn't find my cotton balls at first, but I found them hidden all the way at the bottom of my stuff. So you're gonna see me switch out the pads with the cotton balls. I'm sorry. On her right hand, she already has 3 nails done. Those are the ones we were taking off, and I wanted to move on with it, and I wanted to hurry up since we were kind of in a rush. So I just did those while I was still soaking off the other ones, and then when I finally soaked them all off, I was able to do it all together. You could tell there's a little bit of acrylic left, but I couldn't I didn't want to keep scraping her natural nail, and I didn't want to file her natural nails too much. So I was like, you know what, we'll just leave it regardless. There's going to be acrylic on top of that. So I'm going to just look for the size of her nails, whatever fits the best, and then I am going to dehydrate and prime, and then I'm going to go ahead and put like a dot, not a dot, but I'm going to grab some acrylic and basically put it inside of the nail tip, and then spread that out as much as I can. But I don't want to use too much because I don't want to overfill it. I don't want it to flow out or anything. And so when I put the nail on, I push it so there's no air bubbles, and then I scrape whatever acrylic is at the bottom. Thankfully, I didn't have much of a problem with any of the acrylic overflowing through the cuticle. after putting on the full cover tips, I went in with my nippers to cut them down in length as well as the size, since she wanted oval this time. And I started filing around to make it nice and round, and checking with her to see if the length is good enough, since she does not like long nails and there's a certain length that bothers her. So I just kept filing and checking in with her. This is how the nails are looking like after shaping and buffing. Color, I went in with this nice shimmery red, and then we were gonna put some flowers with some foil and make a glitter ombre from the top of the cuticle all the way to the bottom of the nail plate. I do want to mention is that the only nails that are gonna get the foil will be the middle finger and the ring finger, and the index finger, thumb, and pinky are gonna get the glitter ombre. So what I did first was I put on a kind of thick coat of the foil glue on the middle finger and ring finger, and I cure them, and then I went in with the flowers. I had pre-cut them because I didn't want any of the other sides to stick on. Like, I just wanted those flowers that I cut, and that was it. But it just wasn't working with me. So when I had done it the first time on the ring finger, the flower was like partly on. Some of the pieces were still on the foil transfer sheet, and it just irritated me. So what I ended up doing was adding another coat of glue and put the same foil back on to see maybe I could get some of the leftover flour to go back on it. But it did not want to. It was just giving me such a hard time. So I decided to just wipe it and buff it so that I wouldn't be taking off all of the color from the bottom of the nail, like the red color. And I ended up just taking off the foil, which worked. And then I redid it all over again. I don't know what was the difference. I feel like I did it the same exact way and it worked. But I think I was just trying to be a little too, I don't know, just a little too much of a brat. But I ended up getting it, and yeah. Okay, and here's how the nails turned out. I love them. They're really pretty. Very simple. She loves them, which is awesome. And yeah, I like the oval shape on her. It's my first time doing oval on her. She's never worn them like this before. But I hope you guys enjoy, and please don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. And